Alright everybody, it's your boy Numjaro, and today I did another milestone for the past month, and that was hitting 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers. Matter of fact, I actually hit over 200 subscribers, because I totally forgot to make a celebration video when I hit 200 for sure. But now today is the day I made a celebration video, and this celebration video is pretty much a room tour of my setup and shit, and how I run my things around. As you can see, the stuff that is in my room is pretty much all the stuff that I've been saving up all my years on. And stuff like this takes a lot of time and a lot of money to invest into. So pretty much the stuff that you're seeing are pretty much the same stuff that I've been having for over 5 years now. Matter of fact, 6 or 7, maybe more than that. But the thing that I'm saying that the stuff that you see here took a lot of work for me to get. But at the end of the day, these are the stuff that is worth getting in my personal opinion. So one of the first tours I want to give you guys, first things first, is my PC rig and pretty much how I got my streaming setup all together. So the PC that I have has been like 3 years old, I think. Yeah, I think I have this since 2018. It's a 1080p friendly PC. It runs games so great on 1080p in my personal opinion. I get to play games like Doom, fucking GTA 5, Call of Duty, Halo, all that shit. All in 1080p and 60 frames per second. And I love my PC so much. I get a lot of good intake from my PC. I have no plans to upgrade my PC anytime soon. And the fact that upgrading a PC can be pricey at some points depending on your budget. But the only thing I will say the fact that this PC is in good condition and I'm pretty proud of it. But the only thing I should really do is upgrade my hard drives and give my computer more space and shit, to install more games and all that stuff. So a new hard drive is kind of my future investment I'm going to make in the next year or so. And another thing I want to point out in my setup is my Elgato setup and how I get my things all set up to my consoles and shit with my old Elgato. As you can see, this Elgato is actually a 1080p friendly one back in 2015 I believe, or 2014. I don't know, but I've been having this Elgato for quite some years now. It still works, it still plays games at 1080p. I'm not too sure about 60 frames per second though, but as far as I'm concerned, it's definitely 1080p friendly, and that's the resolution I can have so far. So pretty much how I get my Elgato connected to consoles is pretty much take a TV import for the PS5 or fucking Xbox One, sorry, connect it to the fucking, what's it called, HDMI in, and connect that to the Elgato, and things should work easily now. Also, this Elgato I have is also friendly with AV TVs, meaning if I want to play a game off PS2, original Xbox, GameCube, all that stuff, but it pretty much gives me like a AV cable to connect it to and stuff, so that's pretty useful as well, and also in good condition. Also, another highlight to my gaming rig is my old microphone, which is a Blue Snowball, by the way, which is a microphone I got for like $50 to $60, and this microphone sounds crispy. As long as you play around the settings and stuff, you'll get the best quality of your microphone. Because at first your microphones will sound a little bit echoey and all that stuff, but as long as you try to mess around the settings, I don't know, all that stuff on your OBS, right? You can do that shit and your microphone will sound a lot more better than that. And I recommend you guys looking on YouTube on some tutorials on how to make your microphone set better. I don't have the links in the description, but maybe you can try Googling it or on YouTube and stuff. Maybe you'll find it out that way. But anyways, this microphone is a very good one and definitely great for people on a budget like me. And another stage I want to get to in my room tour is my bed and my big TV I have. The way I set up my TV and bed is super comfortable. Like I have my bed next to my TV and my TV in front of the bed actually. It kind of makes it look like I'm in a comfortable movie theater and shit, and I love it, this setup. Definitely the coziest way to play my games or watch my movies this way too. There's all the blankets, my pillows, and my mattress. Good shit, man. I recommend you guys doing this shit as well. The back of my bed also has like LED light strips as well. And every time I have to use a remote, I can actually turn it on and the LED lights come to glow on behind the TV and shit. Looks dope behind a wall too, but in this case I have it like behind my PS setup, my computer. Doesn't really look that great, but it still looks fancy in my personal opinion, and I love that too. And speaking of LED light strips, I also like recently bought like LED light strips off of a corner store I went to. It was like $30 each or something, but it was better than nothing knowing how long those LED strips were. I had to buy like 2 LED light strips all at once one time, and had them connected all throughout the ceiling and shit. All in one side of the ceiling actually. Well, not really one side, but 3 sides actually, and the other side I couldn't be able to do because of how much stuff there is in that other side. But at the end of the day, LED lights work, and I highly recommend other people to switch up to LED strips too. And another piece of my own bedroom is the refrigerator. As you can see, my refrigerator has been stocked up with some food recently, and as you can see, I got some drinks, some cheese, some snacks and shit. Also, I have my marijuana soft gels. Since I myself is a cannabis user, and marijuana helps me reduce all my problems and anxiety, all that stuff. And I also refrigerate my cannabis soft gels as well, just so the tolerance can be stronger. And another crucial part of my setup too is my game collection. As you can see, I am a very big retro game collector. I have been collecting old games since like 2014, and never stopped doing ever since. Like I said, most of these stuff I've been upgrading on for over 5 years now. So pretty much these are games that I've been owning for 5 years, and it's still gonna be a hobby I'm never gonna stop giving up on. Also, I recently got myself an old TV that I found in a pawn shop for like good amounts of money, and the quality of these old games actually look pretty dope. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, the quality of this TV looks crisp than it should be looking. Like, I was just trying to play like games like X-Men Legends 2 or Pac-Man World 2, and looking at the old screen and looking how crisp it looks compared to the HD TVs I have, man, it's definitely looks so much better than the HD TV. Only because like TVs like this are meant to be played on PS2 and Xbox and the GameCube. And I also want to show you my drawer that I have, and it also features like all the other games I have, like for the PS1, NES, SNES, all that stuff. Also, there's me picking up a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which is a masterpiece franchise by the way, and hope to see more games in the series this gen. The other games that I'm actually pulling out is actually the Tomb Raider trilogy for PS1. Also great games by the way for PS1. I also have that on Steam, I think. And I think I have every single Tomb Raider game in the PC actually. Anyways, here's me with Star Tropics and Tetris on SNES. Not SNES, it's actually NES actually. Sorry. But anyways, those are great games on the NES. Recommend you getting those as well. Also, one of the most important games in my collection so far is Metal Gear Solid on PS1. And it's also complete in box as well. I gotta say, I'm not really good at Metal Gear Solid, but I must say that this is probably one of the most best investments I ever made in my whole life. Which I expect to get a higher pricing point someday, but I'm definitely not giving this away, that's for sure. And in case you're curious to see what's in my TV stand for my newer consoles, it's just like my PS4 Pro, PS5, and Xbox One, as long as a few like Blu-rays and games that I actually put out. So there's that, by the way. And that pretty much wraps it in my little room tour there. Most of the stuff, like I said, takes a lot of time and effort and saving to do. But at the end of the day, most of the things I have are worth it, and I'm very grateful for the things I accomplished. And once again, thank you guys so much for over 200 subscribers. I never thought I was going to reach that milestone this week. The fact that I was able to do that is extremely surprising, and that is something I'm grateful for as well. So once again, thank you guys so much for 200, over 200 by the way, and I'm really excited to give you guys more content on my channel. But if you guys like what you saw, be sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this on Facebook, Twitter, all the other social media platforms to promote me, and I'm willing to make more content for those guys as well. Yet again, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.